Welcome, guys, to the live stream as we are getting things rolling out here. I got to admit, I don't know if I'm necessarily overly thrilled with the fact that Streamlabs OBS did an update where they've now taken the new input for the live function on YouTube. The downside is, though, is it doesn't, if I go to my actual YouTube studio and I click on the live section of it, it's not showing me that feed, which is kind of a little bit frustrating right now. So this is, I can't actually see it live on my channel yet on my end, which is crazy. Why I can't actually do that. So the way things are kind of changing here on the YouTube studio is not necessarily as friendly as I would like to see. So, oh, wait. I think I've actually got it now. Hey, I've actually got my analytics and everything actually showing. Yay, okay, it's working. So it took a little bit to get it figured out, but I've got it. So, let's get some shout outs in there. Racing Fan, welcome to the stream. Sweeney Dunson, welcome to the stream. Lockdot, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I know I had a day. Happy Thanksgiving to my fellow, or my friends to the south, the Americans that are celebrating Thanksgiving today. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Hope you had a joyous day off today and had stuffed yourself full of turkey. And tomorrow you're going to go out and brave the stores on Black Friday and be one of those YouTube videos that's basically you guys trashing a place because you're fighting for the last gift for somebody at some ridiculous savings. But no, I hope that doesn't happen. But in case it does, so be it. I get a kick out of some of those videos for Black Friday when that stuff all goes on. So our turkey is a chicken and is rotten. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Sorry to hear that. That is ridiculously crazy. All right, let's switch over to the game window here. Lockdot got a ton of stuff done for me today, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. I appreciate it very much. Let's have a look out here real quick. A lot of this stuff here is already all kind of set up. We got ghasts flying around here. Once we get the flooring put back in place here, those ghasts will go away and we won't have to deal with them anymore. They just see this massive amount of open space right now that is just pure nether, and they think it's their little personal playground. So today, let's, I'm just going to go along and just double check to make sure everything's kind of cleared out of here properly. And then it'll be a matter of putting the black concrete down all the sides and everything. And then once the black concrete's all in, then we can start putting the glass layer in to get that smoke look in here and have everything looking on point. Is kind of what we're going for. So we're just going to check out all these walls and just going to make sure that we're not going to be placing a bunch of blocks that we don't need to, and a bunch of stuff didn't get busted out that didn't need to, which I think in most cases a lot of this is all going to be pretty good. We're not going to have too many issues to have to deal with here. There's a couple of little tweaks like this here where it doesn't need to be concrete, and it's just, we're filling it in with nether right now just so that I can make sure that we're going to fill in the right spots that need to be filled in. So today is actually Thursday. I remember for the beginning of yesterday's stream, I thought it was Thursday already because my week's been just totally screwed up as far as schedule and everything. So getting that fixed up now. I'm kind of figuring out where I am in life now, which is kind of nice. This is a large amount of cleared out space in here, but pretty much all the lava is taken care of now, which is absolutely awesome. Lockdot did an awesome job in here. Super grateful. Just a couple of little tweaks, which is easy to be overlooked. So we're just going to fix these out of here right now as we go along through each section of this wall before we start placing in some... Dude, what are you hanging out in here for? Oh, you've got your own little cave system back there. Well, you can have it. We're just going to block you in. Lockdown says, you're welcome. Well, I almost got it. Good. No, it's totally fine. Things are awesome. Just had eggs for dinner, not today. Hey, there's nothing wrong with eggs, too. Eggs are good. Every once in a while, I enjoy breakfast for dinner. Scrambled eggs with a little bit of ketchup on it. Maybe a tiny bit of seasoning salt. Sounds good. Oh, we've got a little tweak here that we got to do. There we go. As we're checking out all these edges to make sure everything is all where it's supposed to be. Those cave systems were actually filled up by lava, so you were going back into the wall and removing them out. That's crazy. All right, what's missing here? Something's missing here. We gotta take this out. We got a little bit of lava. Oh, this section here isn't finished yet. I see. I see what's going on here. We can just clear out this stuff. Hey, listen to that. It's power up and Ren's not here to catch it. Ren showed up like super late on the stream last night, so he missed power up yesterday. He's going to miss power up again today. Just going to fill in a few spots here. Oh, it's Sweeney. I'm sitting there going, why do I hear blocks breaking? But it's Sweeney chilling out here. I understand. I'm not losing my mind. Much. Yeah, the last 2 days are rough. Today was thankfully better. I'm glad you had some better day today. Those cave systems are don't use commands for cave systems. I figure I'll let you do that so you can get messed up at least. I'm not to blame. I'm not with the cave systems. As long as they're behind the wall, I could care less about them. They can exist behind the wall. Gonna knock out some more blocks here, making sure we get everything in that needs to be. Oh, this needs to be filled here like so. There we go. Oh, things are plugging along just fine. Need any more help? I think, you know what? Yeah, if you wanted to, you could come and start laying in black concrete. So you're totally welcome to do that. Let me just, game mode, creative, oh, you're not online yet. Let me know when you're back online and I'll give you back creative rights so that you can have access to the black concrete. And then, yeah, any of the walls that we have finished the processing on, to make sure that everything's kind of where it needs to be, you could start streaming down the black concrete on it. Okay, this here is all making perfect sense. So we need to take out these blocks now. Alright, we got a bit more lava here that we've got to kind of get rid of. that should be it for there. Block.join / game mode. Creative. Block dot. There you be. You have access to it. Are you going to be placing black concrete all the way down in between all the glass layers? No. The black concrete just goes down these walls. The glass layer it's a layer of glass, a layer of air, a layer of glass, a layer of air is what happens with the glass. But down underneath all of these sections that we've trimmed out, that's black concrete right down to the bottom. It is, it is. Okay, let's look at this now. We got to clean out this piece. Gonna be a little bit careful here because I know there's still some lava here that we're gonna have to deal with as we drop down. Like right hither. PG Santa donated $1 through Super Chat. Thank you. Thank you, Santa Claus, for the dono hype. I appreciate that. Let's get you some dono hypes in chat at that. Pow, 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 pow. There we go. We've got you some dono hypes. Thank you so much for that Super Chat. I appreciate it. And we are going to keep bashing out some of these blocks here. Yeah, this lava is not going to be as big of a problem over here as I was kind of thinking it was going to be. These pigmen, they're the problem. It still could be an issue. We'll see how it goes as we start knocking out this section. Okay, I see lava. We're going to fill in here, and we'll fill up this piece as well. 2 or 3 blocks tall. Dude, watch. Are you watching? Are you watching? We'll start right from the middle in here. Black concrete all the way down from under these walls. Oh, look, there's a section here that we didn't chisel out like it was supposed to be. Let's fix this real quick. Now that we're here double checking this. Okay, so this one can be concrete all the way down. Soak in this one. So basically, underneath all this overhang is what we've got to do. You can do that with command blocks pretty easy. Well, with commands, go ahead, feel free to do it, but that's what it's got to be. Is underneath these wall sections, it needs to be concrete under all the way from there, all the way down to the ground. Fanu! Wow, there's a stranger. Welcome to the stream.
So, by chance, your Discord notification, did you completely just turn that off? Because it hasn't gone off since the 17th.
Yes, that shut off where it goes into the notification on the Discord channel in the event section. Yeah, that shut off.
Oh, okay. I was just like, did he like? Because I knew you were going to change it at one point just to do you doing it.
No, it's shut off right now just because that was done through Restream, and I'm not using Restream right now because I'm just streaming YouTube. So that was planned.
I was just wondering. I didn't feel like typing that entire thing out for you. What are you talking about?
That makes sense that you asked.
Yeah.
What do we got here? I need op to use commands though. Just creative doesn't do it, sadly. Okay. There you go. You've got it. Miss me yet, did y'all? Yeah, actually, you haven't been around in a bit. What's up?
Yeah, mine won't fit. Mine's longer than this. And yours is like just barely.
Well, I could actually take out these 2 fans and spin that liquid cooler to the front, and then put those fans up on the top. So yes, it would.
Yeah, but I mean, you get some stuff.
I'd make it work. Mind you, if I'm going to do it, it would be with at least a 2070 upgrade.
2080 Ti.
Oh, I can't afford a 2080 Ti. Who are you kidding? We've got a lot of work done, Fanu, since you were here last.
Well, if we didn't build this, you would be able to.
So, yeah, we've got tons of stuff done here, and we're working on a phased floor is what I'm going to be building here right now.
Oh, that, like at spawn?
Like at spawn, but it's going to be all black glass throughout here. It's going to look so dope. It's a lot of work, but it's going to look so dope.
That I kind of just want to go one, just place two individual glass instead of just doing the command to do it.
I'll probably be placing most of it. I probably won't command it because it's got to be glass, and then it has to be concrete. Or, sorry, glass, then air, then glass, then air. So I don't want to screw it up. You were just starting that when I was here last. Yes, it's been a lot of fun doing this little project. I have to admit, and it's a project that I've been able to like start and take right to the. I'm going to take it right to the finish. It's not one of these. Hey, I'm going to start a project and I'm going to get halfway through it and then we're going to abandon it and go do something else because I'm bored. So that's a big step for me right there. A huge step for me. You know that using the command, you won't mess it up. You can do that later if you want, or it make less than an hour. You need to tell me what type of glass. Yeah, but I need to do something on the build. I don't want to just automate everything. Where's the fun in automating all the processes? Doing big land clears and stuff like that, totally worth it. Totally worth taking the time to get that stuff taken care of with using commands and stuff, but it doesn't necessarily have to be all done with commands. So did y'all go from survival to creative? Well, I'm on creative because I'm building the Nether hub, and Sweeney hopped on creative to give me a hand, and because this took a lot of clearing to get all this out of here, and so did Lockdot. Lockdot actually did a huge portion of this clearing out of here. He's been very helpful in trying to get this cleared out, so. The server isn't a viewer server anymore, just so you know, just with that whole debacle that we ran into. It's actually hosted by CubeToast now, the server. It's not my own private server sitting in my own ISP. And it's a content creator / member server now. You're whitelisted though. I can still get you on it. I just need to resend you the new link for it. That would be it. So you can still have access to coming and playing on here and working on things. I think I'm going to have plans to ramp up some large creative project though on the server at some point. There might be an area that we end up doing a really large build in the future. That's kind of what I have planned. Lava is such a pain in the butt to deal with. More lava. I'm a for honor content creator. Does that count? Yes, it does. But you were already whitelisted anyway on the server, so anybody that had a previous whitelisting, I didn't remove them from the whitelist. They just don't have the new link to the server. That's it. I gotta fire up my Discord here and I can send that to you. Oh, where are my messages? Done. Just like so. And we're taking care of that lava. We'll just keep pounding out these blocks. So just make sure, Locke, that where you're doing it, yeah, it's at places that I've already kind of given my stamp of approval that we're there yet. Underneath this statue, this is concrete all the way down as well. Right down to the ground. And you're not going to be touching the floor, right? No, the floor is going to stay just as netherrack. If you see any spots that are nether quartz, you can go ahead and turn those into just netherrack so that we have a consistent floor all the way around. I had to reset my computer from scratch because I downloaded a Trojan. So I will need to download Minecraft again. At least just vanilla. So that's easy enough. I think... Did I have the... No, after you had left, I had... I did get the tower structure done over top of the skeleton farm as well. So that is done. So it's completely hidden inside a tower now. We did get that completed. So we got a little bit of lava here that we need to take care of. I think what I might do is I'm going to enable my shaders here and go for a swim. Mini Terrace, welcome to the stream. Where is my video settings, shaders? We're going to go for a bit of a swim. This way we can kind of see where the lava problems are. Which is this little section right here that we got to fill in. There, I think that's really all we had to take care of. We'll kill the shaders again now. Apollo, were you in stream? Oh, Apollo, there you go. When I type something in chat is delayed, it is so annoying. It's maybe because of the location of the lag. You're ignoring me, or my messages are invisible. Well, I just saw that one. Apollo, welcome to the stream. I'm going to scroll back through my other ones. That's the first message I've actually seen come through on chat from you. Any other messages I haven't seen. So it's not that I'm ignoring you, we just haven't been getting them. Okay, so this is going to go just like so. We'll We'll take out these two first here. We'll go all the way down with these. Oh, I think my YouTube notification just went out that I'm live. Yes, it did. I just got my notification 27 minutes into the stream. I guess it's not the worst. I've had it like 2 hours. I locked out. My delayed messages happen always. Well, there is a natural, like 10-second delay in YouTube. It's unavoidable. So there is a tiny bit of a delay from when I say a message, and from when it actually, or when you say something and I get a chance to read it. I mean, it takes about 10 seconds or so before it comes through. Maybe even 15 seconds. So there are some delays. And I mean, that's just inherent in YouTube streaming. Unavoidable. I just realized in some spots you can't even tell if you misplaced the block almost. Yeah, the black concrete's really hard to work with because it's very dark to look at, and they blend in so easily together. Oh, come on now. Fly, dang it. Alright, that is all marked exactly where it's supposed to be. This is all marked right. That's all marked right. Why is there such... Oh, that's because it's the back wall there. That makes sense. This is all good. This is all pre-prepped. Looking just like it should. What? Oh yeah, that's fine. When did you start YouTube? I started YouTube like 2 years ago-ish. I tried doing it like quite a few years ago. I want to say back in like 2014. I uploaded a couple of videos, and it was not a great experience. My internet connection at the time, I only had like a 15 meg download, 700K upload. So I was doing some videos, and the upload time took way too long to get it up. So that trashed, and then I tried doing streaming, and at that resolution upload streaming, it was not worth it. But then I got a real internet connection. And I want to say it was like a week after I got my real internet connection, that's when I started doing live streaming. And I chose live streaming as the path because it's way more flexible and easy to do live streaming because there's less editing that needs to be involved. Now, with that said, I am going to start dabbling in some videos that I'm going to upload on the channel. I want to start doing some time-lapse stuff. And I was kind of looking at Filmora, because I need a new video editing software. And I was kind of looking at Filmora. It's like $60 US or something like that. I'm kind of toying around at the idea of grabbing that software. It looks like it's pretty easy to use, and also for the cost, it's pretty well featured for a very cost-effective solution. So I might, you know, think about picking up that and start doing some time-lapse videos, just to kind of offset the live streams. There was some blocks missed here. Wow, that black is really hard to look at that. There's so not much contrast in it. I wonder if there's any like video options I could do. Video settings. Can I do anything with the graphics? Not really. Just looking to see if there's some video options. Like, I've already got it on bright, but it'd be nice to see just a little bit more other. What's in here? Large mirror, shadows, FPS, weather on, full screen. Nope, no real options. I know that there's a command that I could run where I can kind of, so... Sweeney says, I use Filmora. I love it. Yeah, your video quality, you're on point with your videos, so it might be the solution of choice here. So, oh, this is looking perfect, guys. What do we got? Everything's lining up right. Let me just check back here. This is all good. That is looking schwanky. So let's, we gotta tweak out a little bit more on these towers here. So I'm just gonna take some of these blocks out. Just a wee bit of clearing. Is PC better or mobile live streaming? Oh, I've got so much more. I've never done mobile live streaming before, never. So I'm not gonna say what's better or not. I can't imagine trying to do this on mobile with how many different screens and stuff I have up and running, and to be able to keep track of chat and be able to see what you're doing. Like, hands down, this has got to be so... Sweeney says, I hope my black wall is to your liking. I'm sure it is going to be fantastic. It will be perfect. Once we get all the black wall in, then we can start putting the layers of glass in, and it's going to look so amazing. Mobile is good, but you need I'm assuming that's supposed to be a strong phone / tablet. I don't have 5 monitors. I have 4 monitors. Actually, no. I have 3 monitors and then a TV. I've got 3 24-inch monitors and a 48-inch TV. I'm actually watching chat and the Streamlab, or the stream analytics and everything live up on the TV. I have Discord open over here. I've got Streamlabs OBS over here, and then the game window on my main one. So it keeps me occupied. The TV wasn't doing much. In the summer, the TV is going to have to go back out there because in the room that's like the coolest in the house if it's summertime. But for the winter, that room doesn't get used very much, so it can be without it. Raptor Gaming Master, welcome to the stream. How do I stream with a mic off on mobile, and the audio of the game is on? Sometimes like that, I can't explain it well. Okay, I am not sure if the Streamlabs software for mobile, like I know in the PC edition, I have desktop audio, I have mic audio, or separate tracks. I've got my music audio, or let's see, no, desktop audio covers my music. What other audio tracks am I running here right now? There's the animation one, has its own audio track that I manage. The chat box apparently has an animation track too, but I'm not an audio track, which I'm not even using right now. Alert box, webcam has audio, but I have that turned off, which is a mic on the webcam, because I use a snowball mic, so one of the blues. C-Terrace, I didn't make your build disappear, and I appreciate that. Where was I? Right, we had finished this tower. We're going to go continue and check this wall to make sure everything is good with it. Of which it does look like it's all on point. Nope, right here. Got to take out that little layer. That's all good, that's all good. We're all good here. Oh, we got a little random block missing. This one can get filled back in. It doesn't need to be gone, so we're just going to fill that back in. Does anyone know BeamNG? I do not know BeamNG. Is there a backup of my build? Yes. There isn't at this particular point, but the people that are on here right now, I trust. Oh, there's a section here that got missed. This is why I'm going around and doing these, though. I will probably end up doing a backup here tonight of it. I was going to do it at work the other day, but my my firewall settings at work won't allow FTP traffic to go through to be able to back it up. So I need to do it when I'm at home, and then but when I'm at home, I'm either like live streaming or I'm busy with the family. So getting the opportunity to get over here to do a backup. It does save itself, but basically all that does is just write to the world file. It doesn't actually do a backup at all. It just saves any open world data at that particular time. It's not actively conducting a backup. Minecraft Pocket Edition. Java's the way to play. But, I mean, if Pocket Edition's all you got, it's still Minecraft. I've been trying to get my head wrapped around Minecraft Earth, and I don't know if it's a game I'm going to get myself into. It's not that it's complicated, it's just less motivation in that game to go out and actually, like, walk it. Not like Pokemon where you're trying to collect everything, and it just feels like you're going out just to grind. Just restart. Plugin means restart the world and clears all the builds. Fenu says, don't know if you noticed this or not, but you are not streaming on Twitch. I know, I'm doing YouTube exclusive streams right now. I'm not using Restream right now. I've been conducting some kind of research to see how YouTube plays with the algorithm and stuff, and I'm getting a more increased playback right now by just streaming to YouTube versus doing multi-streaming. So it might be in the foreseeable future that the Twitch channels and the Mixer channels are going to be retired. These are just YouTube streams. I might just throw myself all in. Now that we're up over 1,700 on here, we're pushing 1,710 for subs. I mean, I'm only at like 300 followers on Twitch, so. Okay, it's these two that gotta go next. Terrace, well, okay, I mean, I cut a reasonable good sized chunk out of the ceiling, but I fixed it. I don't think it messed up. What are you doing up at the ceiling? All right, where did you take this chunk out? I want to double check it. Where are you? Lockdot, where are you? Okay, you're over here. Where's this chunk out of the ceiling you knocked out? Yeah, / undo will do it. Yeah, if you did the / undo command, then it would have put it right back to the way it was supposed to be. Yeah, everything looks okay. Nothing looks like it's out of whack. I can live with that. Please be careful. It's one thing if I break it, but if somebody else breaks it, oh my goodness, Lord. Lord, thunder, and Jesus by. It was only about 20 blocks. Okay. Alrighty. I bet you went into like all-out panic mode. Where was I? I know I was actively digging out some blocks here. I gotta try to remember where I was. This needs to go. I think, was it this corner that I was cleaning out? It might have been. I can't remember now. That's all looking normal. This is all looking normal. / undo isn't a thing you can use. Yeah, and you know what? When it comes to large filling, like when it comes time to lay the glass in here, I don't think I'm going to be using commands when I lay the glass, just because I don't want to risk like knocking out the black concrete and screwing up the black concrete. So world edit is a different, it's a whole pile of different other commands that can be done. World edit is not set up on this server. There's too much stuff that can be done on World Edit that would completely break a server forever, and yeah, I'm not up for that. Okay, there's something over here that didn't look right. I gotta go check and see what that is. Right here. This needs to be blocked down like so. Well, let's just throw an albino on that person. Absolutely inappropriate name. And you know what? They're probably like 12 and they don't realize the impact of names like that. It's immature mental development is what it is. That should be perfect all the way down. Let me just double check to make sure. This looks like it's all right. It's really tough to see in those areas. Yeah, it is definitely tough to see on some of the corners. This is all looking totally on point here. Looks like everything is pretty much dug out the way it's supposed to be. All pillars are looking respectable. Okay, he's already been well hidden, so... Everything is all there where it's supposed to be. These edges are all looking totally fine. Okay, there's too much of this been dug out. I gotta fix this. Too many missing blocks here. Terrace, do you do Minecraft animation projects on the future, or say a building? I don't know how to do any animation, so I'm gonna say no. Because I have no clue how to animate my way out of anything. His stuff's already hidden, so... He'll be gone soon enough. Everybody reach down and hit that like button on the video if you could. And also, if you haven't yet, throw a sub out there. That would be fantastic. Ring that notification bell so you know when we go live, so you get those notifications. And if you follow me on Twitter as well, I do have the Twitter notifications back up and running again with the new Streamlabs OBS will actually do a Twitter announcement every time we go live, so. It was the same guy, that's why he got rebanned. Lots of people have like dozens of different Minecraft accounts or YouTube accounts. So, okay, that is all been cleared out. Oh, this section's not done. We got to clear out this. Oh, and we're going to be dealing with lava again. For those blocks. So we're going to turn the shaders back on and we're going for a swim. Hello from Russia. We're just going to call you 2000, okay? Because I'm not going to take a guess at the beginning of that name. Welcome from Russia. Shaders. We're going to turn the shaders back on here because I'm going to go for a swim in some lava. Makes it easier to see what's happening. I do have to get a couple more blocks placed here, though. Okay, perfect. Now I just got to follow this down all the way till we get to the bottom. And then this will take care of any of our lava issues we got out here. I kind of wish it didn't burn while in creative, because the burn animation screws with the video settings. Alright, we can turn shaders back off because it looks like crap in the Nether. Alright, now we can dig this stuff out and not have to deal with the lava pouring in on us and making just more work for us to try to figure out. Alex, welcome to the stream. Hola, senor. Whoops. Whoops again. Alright, that's cleared out. Perfect. Make sure the rest of this is prepped. Somebody's torturing a ghast. Welcome back, Sweeney. The Power Tool plugin is also cool and amazing. Having fun with it there. Also, Pocket Mine-NP version. There are some plugins that eventually I'm going to get added to the server. I'm just like still really just trying to play around with what I want on there yet. This section needs to go. See, we're tweaking everything what needs to be for the black wall. Oh, here's another Ooh, no, wait. This has got all kinds of busted blocks here. That's why this looks out of whack. Oh, I should double check this and make sure that there wasn't a missing block on there. No, we're good. We're good. These are all where they're supposed to be. I don't speak Spanish, so if you could put that in English, that would be fantastic. This section does not need to be busted out, so we're just going to fill those in. We're good there, we're good there. It's all looking on point. A lock. Lock. You. Hey, you. Forgot about these corners. Oh, that's really hard to see. That is so hard to see. Ay, ay, ay. long as you're right underneath it and floating downwards, it should be no problem. No problem at all. And then, of course, the statue needs to get done as well, but we'll get to that point. Lots filling in those corners, so that's good. I think everything else is pretty much on point here. I think we are good to go ourselves to just kind of keep plugging away at getting this all finished up here. Just like so. Why do I have a distinct feeling? No, no, that is all set the way it's supposed to. I thought maybe I was missing a block in the corner there. Yeah, it is easy to miss the corners on there for sure. It is very easy to miss the corners. Let's just start working away in these corners and get things filled in. What do we got? Sweeney says, I am super happy to be a part of the build process of a future Patreon server. Yes, I am super happy that you are a part of this build process too. It's nice getting, like, seeing a vision come together. It really is. I tell you right now, this has been a breath of fresh air to try to take a break a little bit from the mural. I know exactly where I'm left off to get the last wall done, so I will get back to it. It's just, all of a sudden, this floor idea popped into my head, and I'm like, I need to get this done. This has to be something brought forth. Will I still be able to be a part of the server even if though I'm not a patron? Yes, you will, because it's a content creator and a Patreon server. So content creators will be allowed on here as well. So I tell you, this weekend, I've got to get some sleep. It's been like late nights and early mornings all week this week. And I think it might be starting to catch up to me just a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. I'm getting wore out. I think the weather shift, too, has been a real drag, too, because we've got cold and snowy. And however, with the snow right now, because it is cold, it's so much easier. Like, I was able to drive, like, it snowed all night last night and today, but because it's so light and dry, it blew off the road, and so I was still able to travel at 100 kilometers an hour to work this morning. So, super nice that it doesn't affect our driving at all. See, when I'm placing these down like this, you never miss a block. It all flies down nice and easy. And you don't have to worry about random gaps in there. progress for the sake of progress. You guys going to be taking advantage of Black Friday sales tomorrow? Are you guys going to brave the stores? Get trampled to buy a Christmas gift? I might try to see if there's some deals on Cyber Monday that I want to grab. Anytime there's an opportunity I can save a little bit of coin, I can live with that. But not to brave going to a store. There was something I recently picked up for a Christmas gift for someone. And I am by no means am I not supported by them whatsoever. I have never been approached. I'm not advertising for them. This is just my own personal opinion, just so that it's out there. I used honey on a purchase, and I saved over $97 on a purchase, US, with a honey coupon code. I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. It was a 65% savings on this item that I purchased. I don't know if that person's watching the stream, so that's why I'm being real tongue-in-cheek about it. I don't think they are. They never, I mean, they don't usually. They'll stop in just to see and then disappear. So they don't usually show up on the channel, but I don't want to spoil Christmas, so. What is Christmas? That's where everyone forces you to go out and buy gifts. Well, no, all the big corporations force you to go out and buy gifts to give to people to make their wallets fat and happy. That's what Christmas is all about. Capitalism at its peak. These little narrow sections, it's going to be really interesting in here to try to be able to physically see, to put the glass in. Oh, you know what would help? Why don't I carry around a glowstone block on my left hand? What a difference that makes! Oh, seriously, guys. If you're having an issue seeing, throw a glowstone block or a torch in your hand, and it is suddenly so much easier to see around these black walls of what you've got to do. Best guess, is it for Tall Terrace? No. I know he watches my stream. So why would I talk about anything watching that stream? Or knowing that he watches the stream. So that would be absolutely ridiculous of me. I'm hoping that you guys, this has helped if you guys have gone and thrown. I might actually switch that to a torch though. I think the glowstone's just too large of a block. Blocks too much of the vision. If anyone not yet, don't forget to leave a like. Yes, leave likes, guys. Reach down, hit that like button on the video. I can see fine. I'm in a dark room. Yeah, see, I've got everything lit up around me so much that it's hard on the eyes. That, and I think I'm going blind. I might have to get my eyes checked. Things are not as clear in my advanced stages of life as what they used to be. Excuse me, it's a little on the frustrating side. Fanu just said, I just remember tomorrow's Friday. I get to buy Dead by Daylight. Yay! What is Dead by Daylight? I was scrolling through Instagram the other day, and I had an ad for Greedfall, which is an RPG game that the critics kind of didn't give it the greatest reviews, but the people that have played it have said that it's like totally on point, that they really have enjoyed the game. So, Halloween fan, welcome to the stream. Halloween fan, that wouldn't happen to be also the same user that is Haunter, right? Is it? Maybe? No? Or are you just a new Halloween fan? Lockdust Terrace, I used a somewhat hacky resource pack, and that made everything super bright, like night vision, except there's no particles. Well, that's handy. I'm using stock textures and a torch, and it's doing the trick. Okay, I want to make sure that I got the inside of this part here all done. That is all good. That part's good. We got to do this inside section. And then I'm actually going to do a layer of the glass in here. It's hard to explain other than the game you have to try to escape a killer. So it's like an escape room game. With this resource pack, I can go into caves and I don't need to place down any torches to see. Yeah, the downside is with that is mobs. So I think you should keep placing torches so that you keep yourself alive. Escape a forest, pretty much. And it's probably like super dark and gloomy with a lot of like jump cuts and stuff that basically launch you out of your skin while you're playing the game. They have a new killer coming out in December called the Oni, one of my favorite Japanese legends. Nice. Okay, so I want stained glass here. We are going to go with... We did decide that black was the color of choice, so we're going to have that on our hotbar. Now, in these areas, this is going to be like super difficult to do. And I think when I planned it out, it's one layer above. So it's basically at our head level, and then we just do this all the way up. And this will get the consistency that we need for this. You see how the effect is already starting to turn smoky down there? Will I stay off or not be later? Probably not later. You'll still have. I'll probably leave you in creative, but I'll probably dump the off portion. So where this is an absolute fail, when I first attempted to do this out on the actual like main spawn hub location with the green glass, if you put the glass right beside, it remains transparent all the way to the bottom, which is not good. So now when I look at this, there's like all you see is like a gray haze down there. You can't see that it's like a bottomless pit is what you're looking at. Okay, this is going to be a little trickier. No, I screwed that up. How am I going to be able to do this? This one spot is actually really difficult to do. Okay, we're going to do it like this. So I can see where I'm going to make sure that I get the right spacing through it. And then we could just quickly throw this black back in. And this needs to be back to a corner piece. Oh, this is going to look so amazing. I can't wait. The Ice Phoenix records or records. Welcome to the stream. It's just black glass. Yes, it is black glass, but it's smoky black glass. It's not transparent. Like, I'll show you what it looks like if I was to take this and just do black glass all the way. You see what's happening here? You see how I can still see the bottom there? So I stand at this edge, look down. Look, I can see netherrack down there. I come here, and it's just this haze. So imagine this haze throughout this entire area, the surface area out here. That's what this effect is doing. It's an amazing effect. It's hard to tell in this small little area here, but once we start getting some of the larger areas done, you're going to be like, oh my god, that's amazing. Why have I not done that before? Before I saw what was actually going on, I thought you were in the Nether, way down without any light. So I said to use Optifine, so a torch in your hand can glow. No need by placing any. The torch in the hand is actually glowing. Like if I remove this torch, whoop, Right now. There. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. So it is throwing enough light. Actually, you know what? I think I'm actually using Optifine. I think this launcher that I'm actually in right now is Optifine. So that's why I'm getting the glow effect. I actually forgot that I had Optifine set up on this. See, look, now it's another little smoky area that we're looking down into. I mean, you can kind of see on these smaller areas, you can kind of see the layers because it's such close quarters, but once we get out, you won't see those layers. Because you only see the layers because it's up against the wall. Oh, really nice. Sorry for misspelling something. My own typing speed amazes me. Hey, you know what? I've been speaking the English language for 42 years, and I still screw it up, so have no fears. Have no fears at all. Well, there's like a line missing here completely. Why are you missing? Not now. And we got to do these sections too. This year's got to go right to the bottom. What kind of ASMR do you want? Oh, hey, there's a spot missing there. Tough to see them. I got to admit, it is tough to see some of those missed spots against the black here, but... Oh, that furnace clicked on again. I got to get the door open because it's like 1,000 degrees in here. Downside of being right beside the furnace room and then having like 4 displays blaring at you. It gets warm in here. It gets very toasty warm. Terrace, I see that you think I might break something. Why? No? Why do you think that? I'm just over here fixing some spots so that I can start filling in some glass. That's my goals here. Later, dude. What's the black block you're using? Is it from a mod or is it just a texture pack to make coal block more? It's black concrete. Is what it is. Nothing special, just plain old black concrete. And we're using vanilla texture packs. I'm pretty sure I'm using a vanilla texture pack. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just using default. So it's just plain old concrete. Move it, pigmen. boxed myself into a corner there. Ren, welcome to the stream. You missed Power Up, Ren. It was like the third song played today. You totally missed it. Move. Sweeney says, I'm wondering if it's faster for me or you. I used commands. Sweeney Dunstan says, I'm faster. I've checked your work. Sweeney's very efficient with his block placements. I think it would be very difficult for you to beat him at what he does. Move! Scrub. Some of this might be faster to be doing command blocks with, but I just don't want to risk knocking out chunks of the concrete because I want that concrete to be there. I don't want the glass to cut these pigments, though. They are all in the way, and I'll be glad when we get this glass down here because they will be not able to spawn anymore. I didn't miss it. It will always be in my heart. The nice thing is this is a much smaller playlist that I use, so there is a good chance that it'll come around again for you. Oh, there's pigmen driving me crazy. Locke, you want to go around and just murder all the pigmen? I'm done with you. Why is that block there? Okay, I'm gonna have a small panic attack. I think I don't want the glass done with. I think I don't. I don't know. I'm really on the fence of whether or not I want commands used for doing that. Mega Lego Cowboy, Jesus, welcome to the stream. Holy. Or Azus, depending on where you're from. Welcome to the stream. Tuck in that little corner there. Got to get rid of these dang pigmen though, because they are just in the way. Locknut says, you've done all the walls? Wow, I have all the walls been done now? No, there's still some walls over there that need to be done. I'm just starting to get some of the glass placed in here. Oh no, and there's still that side that doesn't have the walls done yet. We're just trying to get this in place so that we can start seeing this effect in real life. I'm not, bitter that the pigmen are around and in the way and causing trouble. Not at all. I think it's just a normal way of existing. going to be a lot of glass placed in this. At least it's kind of just like a mindless project. I can sit back, I can yak with you guys, I can see what's going on in chat. It's not like I'm having to concentrate like I do with the fire mural up there. Because that was just, you're constantly having to double check on where you're placing the blocks, making sure the pixel art is matching up properly, making sure your spacing's good. We'll build a wall and make the pigmen pay for it. Well, we're digging a big hole for them anyway. Oh, we're still like plenty of time in the stream here too. It's only like 10:38. I still got at least an hour and 20 minutes here to be able to get some of this done, so I think we're going to cruise along at a pretty good pace here. There is a baby pig man that's running around underneath it all. That's not what I want. I wonder if there's a way I can change what side. You know what? I should probably move things around a bit so I can have that chat log over there. Move my Discord over to this window. This way. Grab the music, put it back over here. It's amazing how you evolve with your stream as things change. Yo Salamander and Peanut Butter. Ella? Alright, so is your Ella is what you said. Okay. See, now I get the actual real-time chat log down here beside me instead of the delayed chat log up in the actual stream window. I've got all kinds of little chat logs and notifications and things that are popping up all over my screen when I'm streaming. Everybody reach down, hit that like button on the video if you haven't yet, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and ring the notification bell. Become notified when I go live, which is just about every day. Just about every day. And if you're like really enjoying it and you want to show just a tiny bit extra support, there is a join button that you could reach and click on, which will give you a custom badge beside your name for different tier or different lengths of time that you've been a member of the channel. You get access to the custom emotes for the channel, and you will be able to play on this server that I'm building you a fantastic Nether hub on. So, not just me, that me and Sweeney and Lockdot are working together to piece together here. Their help is greatly appreciated for some of this. I hate to say it's more of like a mundane grunt work because there's just so much of it that needs to get done. So the many hands make quick work, right? That's kind of like the goal of it. Kamikaze player, hey man, welcome to the stream. You just totally crashed into my chat there. Get it? That is such a bad joke. It was a really terrible joke, actually. Oh, that's funny. Okay, where am I at over here? Did I fill in this section properly? Oh, I didn't do this part. Is this all marked out the way it's supposed to? Let me just double check this. Yes, it is almost perfect. So we're going to fill this right up to the top here. Switch that over. Whoop. Place some glass, leave a spot. Place some glass, leave a level. So that's what we alternate back and forth to get that smoky glass pit. Bottomless pit feel is what it ends up being. That's the goal I'm after here, is this bottomless pit. Which is a far cry better than the nether, or the quartz slabs that it was for a floor. And still just as effective to prevent mobs from spawning on it, so. Speaking of puns, oh, here comes Randy. Is he warming up? Are you warming up for some puns? Whoop. There, see? Bottomless pit. Actually, we are cruising along with how much of this glass we've already placed here. I'm like super happy with this. Big thing I gotta remember is just making sure that I'm looking up high enough to place these blocks at my head level. And this goes pretty quick, except for there. And see, talk about paying attention to detail, right? I don't know, would most builders go through at these little gaps that are between these pillars? Would they go through the effort to do this? In all these little gaps? Even that little, like, one spot that was back there in that far corner? I have no idea what you said, but welcome to the stream. Hopefully it's polite. And please don't spam the chat. No spamming. No idea what you had said, though, too, so that's, like, unhelpful. You must be helpful, not hurtful. Be kind to everyone, as Ellen says. Those ghasts are annoying. Are they, like, flying around in here? Are they out? Yeah, he is in here. Let's go get rid of him, because he's, like, annoying to listen to. Oh, wow. 2 hits with a diamond sword? That's it? Puny ghast. You're nothing against my sword with no enchants. Whoop, wrong blocks. Alright, keep plugging along. It takes time. Tears, can you leave me off so I can work on the glass or something else? I might deep down around here. We'll see. We'll discuss it. We will discuss it, because I like to get a lot of the work done during stream. I mean, the clearing is, like, really boring type work, but this here is, like, a progress section now where it's the glass getting put in. So it's... Oh, wait. That's gotta go. Is there any other spots like that that I missed? I totally forgot to double check to make sure that there wasn't any nether quartz in the ground. Gotta make sure we keep them covered up. How come the pigmen take way more hits than a ghast does? You'd think a ghast would have a much higher health count. The pigmen, they take quite a few hits even from a diamond sword before they die. Well, since that's going to block us off, we'll just fill that right up to there. thirsty AF tonight. Holy crap. Not entirely sure why. Thirsty. Need water. Water. Because the gas is made of ectoplasm? I guess. Ectoplasm. They're Slimer, are they? From Ghostbusters? Because they're just big babies, that's why they cry. They really do cry, don't they? It is kind of annoying. Look at all the pigmen that are chilling out there. I'm bit by bit eliminating their spawn locations, so they're all migrating to where they can still spawn. Alright, so that section is done. I think we could kind of safely come this way. Oh, here we come with the jokes. Ren says, "Hey, sweetie, where do baby gas come from? Or where do baby gas go to school?" All right, Ren, bring it home. Bring home the punchline. Day scare. Oh, goodness. Oh, my brain, my brain, my brain. I don't even know what to say to that. Everybody, from that, you have to reach down and hit the like button and subscribe for that sad, sad, sad joke. Okay, let's take care of these sections now. We'll get these little corner spots all up to speed where they're supposed to be. Oh, there's another gas getting destroyed. Somebody's teaching it a lesson. I am kind of glad that I went with the black stained glass on this. I think that was the right choice. It's a much more like smoky gray look. Definitely a much more like ominous bottomless pit look. I think that's the look we're going for. And how did this corner get filled up? We gotta dig that out. And then of course we're busting these ones out on the way out too, so that we can see our placement of those, and then we'll replace these. Because it's this section here that we've got to fill in. Alright, now we can just drop back down here. Throw these back in. Put that back. Yay! Smoky little pit there. We got another spot here that's missing some blocks, so let's just fill those in. Couple of spots. Couple of spots we got to tweak out, so this has got to fill in both of these. Why I'm holding my shift key while placing these blocks, I don't know. That's what lowered me and the reason why I ended up dropping it right on the glass. I think it's just I'm so used to when I am building, running around with that shift key so I don't fall off stuff. I mean, I guess there are worse habits to get into, is holding the shift key all the time. At least this way I know I'll never fall off of things. I think it's because I've died enough from heights. And even though I'm in creative right now and I wouldn't die, you still don't want to fall off of high locations. Alright, this corner's totally taken care of. Okay, we're gonna go head down this side. Yeah, there is worse habits, holding shift with your thumb and holding it. Oh yeah, that one is like crazy. Dumon, welcome to the stream. Dumon, Minecraft, and more. Welcome back. How are we looking over here? Things are looking about as they expect to be. Yes, they are. Okay, so we're going to just run right along here like this. Take care of this section. Block in a whole bunch of pigmen. Until they have nowhere to go. Wow, you get a lot of health. Okay, we're gonna get rid of these guys because we have to. Gold farming, anyone? Keep getting stuck in the corner of these. Stop it! Oh, look at that. A bunch of blocks that are missing. Let's get that fixed. Halak uses a keyboard is a human anomaly. Scientists are still working to it on this. You know what? Mumbo Jumbo does the exact same thing. It's disturbing is what it is. It's inhuman. It's not a human abnormality. It is outright inhuman. To hold your shit... I just... My hand hurts thinking about it. Okay, why do I have a feeling that these blocks shouldn't be here? Because they shouldn't. Alright, that's taking care of any edges that we're going to get ourselves caught in. Box ourselves in a little corner. Until the last one. Josh Seegers, all I hear is the goddamn keyboard. Is that a problem? I have on my Christmas wish list a monitor arm for my blue microphone. So it will eventually be here. I'm hoping that I get it for Christmas because I will get the mic mounted on an arm. So whether it's here or it's over here, I don't know. There, now you can listen to a ghast screaming. Gosh, that's loud. Where are you doing it? It's like you're doing it right in my face, but I don't see the ghast. That was so loud. It was torturous. There's nothing wrong with hearing a mechanical keyboard. There's nothing wrong with hearing a mechanical keyboard at all. It's kind of a beautiful, soothing sound. Oh, don't start the yawns. Don't start the yawns. I can't do that yet. It's too early. I want to get another hour's worth of work done in here. So brutal to listen to. There's a lot of ghasts out there. Sweeney says, I love the sound of mechanical keyboard. Yes. It's soothing. How many are you just spawning them in? Sooner we get this glass floor in here, the sooner we'll have all these ghasts out of our life and we won't have to listen to them anymore. There is a spot missing here. Look at those bad boys filled in. Things are moving right along. They are. Slow walking across the glass. let's actually go ahead and get this corner taken care of. Let's make sure I didn't... I want to feel like I missed a block in there, but I guess I didn't. It felt like I did. Okay, are you outside killing them? I want to feel like you're actually flying around outside. And if the ghasts are out here, I could care less about them. I really could care less. Okay, it's like they're invisible to me. I can hear them, but I don't see them. That's kind of bizarre. Just a wee bit bizarre. Inside, they're inside the. I just don't see where you're killing them at. Mind you, there's so many large chasms around here right now. It's easy to get them lost in the shuffle and not see where they're coming from. Something very oddly satisfying about placing this glass too. It feels like a great experience. I'll probably work on a little bit of this too when, well, that's a little bit faster if I actually click it into flying mode and do this, where I'm just hovering above the ground. That actually goes by pretty quick. But when I get home from work while I'm having dinner, I might sit and try to take care of some of this before we do the live stream. Sounds like you're right on top of me when you're doing that, and I'm not seeing it. Oh well. You guys are secretly invisible. Mr. Spot. Oh, dude, I missed another one. I guess that's the downside of doing the flying is I do move a little bit faster and it's easy to skip a block. Hopefully you guys are slowly starting to get the premise of what's happening here. I'm gonna get this little corner done all the way up to the surface, and you'll get an overall look of what it's gonna look like over like in a large scale area. We'll just crank out this corner. I think it's only a total of, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 layers of glass we're putting in. We'll count it out as we go. This is layer 3, so we'll just keep track of it and see how many layers of glass it takes to get that bottomless pit feel. I'm hoping on this larger scale area that we were covering here that I have gone deep enough to get that effect. Sometimes if you don't go deep enough, you'll still kind of see the shape of the blocks underneath. And we don't want that. Oh, itchy knuckle. What's going on? They're just so dry for the cold weather right now. Going through the motions. Let's do, after we get this layer done, we'll do a quick little flyby and see how the black is coming around on the outside edges that Lockdot and Sweeney have been cranking out here. Mind you, Lockdot's been spending some time there killing ghasts. Don't pause, just place blocks. Whoops. Oh wait, this is wraparound through here. Let's get that. Outside wall is nearly done. Sweeney, that sounds awesome. You guys have been rocking it. Perfect. Now we just got a nice box that we could sit here and float around in and get all this glass filled in. I have no idea what causes that game and that sound in the game. I hear it all the time, and I'm looking at like the clock. There's like nothing in the clock that would suggest that that's anything. Every once in a while you get those weird sounds in the game, and I don't get it. No idea what it's referencing. If any of you guys know, feel free to like fill me in. So we're starting to get that effect happening here. We're 3 blocks through. This is number 4. Layer number 4 is coming along nicely. We're going to whip around the back of this side to get these ones in. Not entirely sure how I missed those 3 blocks on the layer down. Clearly was not paying attention. You've only killed 2 ghasts only because they were in your way. You can kill them all if you want. I find them annoying. I actually just picked up some ghast here. Okay, that ghast is freaking annoying. I think I might just be able to handle just listening to the moaning around for a bit. It's much easier to listen to when it's just them kind of doing that sigh as they're floating around more than the screams of agony as you're punching them with a block. I think my ears are bleeding from it now. Man, I'm hoping I'm doing enough layers of glass here for this. I'm almost kind of, because we're a little bit more out in the open now, I'm kind of almost having a bit of a panic attack that it's not deep enough. Locke's having too much fun killing them? Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. It's crazy annoying. I think he's like sitting right at a spawn location too for them. Because he seems to pounce on them like right away. Okay, that's layer number 4. Oh no, we're not done yet. We got this internal piece to do. Oh, almost time for a nap. What are we time? What time are we at right now? Oh, still got like 40 minutes. 40 minutes of stream time, which means we're still gonna get a lot of work done, as long as I don't fall asleep. You guys gotta keep me. You gotta keep me motivated and keep going. Slap myself around a little bit. Locke, for the love of Saint Peter, leave them alone. If they're in the way, kill them. If they're not, they'll despawn when we leave. Layer number 5 going in over here. Locked is keeping me awake from the ghasts. I guess, you know what? You've got an absolute point there. That makes complete sense. He's torturing me, but he is keeping me awake. Oh my god. Why do I have to listen to so much torture? I'm sure the ghasts are all saying the same thing too. Why do we have to be tortured so much? Oh my goodness. I'm awake! I'm awake, honest! I'm still here, still functioning! Half the time, I think Locke's spawning them right beside me and killing them just for the sake of keeping me awake. He's running around with ghast spawned eggs. Going, haha, this will teach him. Lox knows that he lost to me in the progress of the project, so he decided to kill ghasts instead. I think he's working on putting out some glass layers, so just don't miss any spots. No spot missing allowed. I could see a whole section of wall directly that way that isn't done. clear across the map. Layer number 5 of glass over in this corner is just about finished. Whoa! Oh, you guys are nearly got it all done now. You're getting there. Getting really, really close. Why did you teleport me? You are efficient at filling in this. Like, that's... You were cruising along. Yeah, you're getting 4 rows filled in in the time it takes Lockdot to get 2 rows filled in. You're a machine, sir. You're a machine. Guests have an unused scream in the sound files called affectionatescream.org. Ogvorbis files. That's what OG stands for, is Ogvorbis. In case you didn't know that and wanted a useless piece of information. Ogvorbis is a lossless compressed file. So it's a compressed version of FLAC with next to no loss in the audio quality. It's what MP3 should have been. Because they're not too much larger than a 192-bit MP3. But nearly lossless. I think they're only about 15% larger in file size. So this is layer number 6. This will be layer number 7. So there's clearly more layers than I thought there was. So I think that's probably the good thing. Because this would be 8. Nine. 10, 11, there's 12 layers of glass. That's actually a pretty good shot of glass for this. Well, maybe there's 13 layers of glass. There's a lot. We'll just put it at that. So we look down at this. It's smoky all the way to the bottom. You can't see the netherrack. Like, you're really starting to see that smoke appeal down. Like, it's already getting that way down here now, so... Alright, where are my contacts in here? I gotta send somebody something here. My dog's barking to go out, and I know my kid is up and at his computer. But he's completely ignoring it because he's on VR chat. That annoys me. Oops. Let's not place the blocks in the wrong spot, please. Guests can't destroy cobblestone either. No, they can't. They stone or cobblestone they can't destroy. I think any overworld block. I'm not even entirely sure if they can destroy dirt. They might be able to. That's why a lot of people come with cobblestone when they come to the Nether and then protect their portal with cobblestone around it. Me, I build a great big, huge, massive underground or whatever structure over my portal to protect it. That's my idea of protecting the Nether portal. Yes, there is one block gap between the netherrack and the glass, the first layer of glass. And then that works out to being exactly where it needs to be for the right height. Looks like I'm looking through a set of, like, blinds or something through here now. Oh, the Hermit Crafters would be so proud of our build here. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Hey, Grian, how about you invite me over to the Hermitcraft server? I'm guessing you guys got all the black concrete done now, which is freaking amazing. I need to be slightly flying. It goes so much faster if I could stay just above the blocks. Oh, and then I block myself into a corner like that. That's amazing. Which gets me just off the blocks, and then I gotta try to get myself set up again. There we go. Fenrir says, this paladin is off to bed. Its holy power will not come. Too tired. Alright, Fenrir. Thank you for stopping in and checking out the stream. Have yourself a good evening. Really appreciate you popping by again. Just slightly... There we go. There's the perfect height. Right there. We're just skimming above the surface. Hey, right now is actually a good time to remind everybody to reach down and hit that like button on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Maybe even click that notification bell so you know every time we go live. Follow me on Twitter as well, twitter.com/TerraceDWDC, because notifications also go there as well when the channel goes live. You can check out the website, terracedwdc.com. Access to previous streams, the dono page, merch, you name it. And then there's the join button. If you're really feeling generous and want to help out the channel, you can reach over and click that join button. Become a member, get access to custom badges beside your name, custom emotes, and become a member of the Patreon server to be able to log in and check out this hub live in person, because I think the stream really doesn't do it as much justice as it could. It is really a wow factor when you walk into this. I think maybe if you were in full screen, you might get enough of that wow factor with it. Hey, Ren, there you go. We've been around long enough for Power Up to play again. We have another layer of glass done. Well, not like totally done, but this corner anyway. It's tough getting to that just above the floor level for flying. Come in and do this side so that we... I did it again. Didn't mean to hit the space bar. You can tell I'm starting to fade, right? The energy level is starting to tank out. How many more layers we gotta do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more layers. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of glass still. Alright, quit placing the blocks in the wrong location. Trying to evenly paint back and forth here. Of course, I go and throw myself in a corner. Into corners. Make it difficult to move. I know I'll just end up getting stuck on that, so... Cheris, you know this will take days to fill the glass in, right? Well, I wouldn't be at all surprised because it's taken me days to work on the mural, so... Nobody said it was going to be easy. Actually, I think I did say it was going to be easy, just time-consuming. And I think we can wholeheartedly admit that this is a time-consuming project. But it really is the epic finish that this whole build is needed. I really think it is. It's gonna just... make the center floor pattern just pop because it's really going to stand out better now. Because it won't have this huge white quartz border around the outside of it. Doing this sweeping 3 pattern seems to be working good. Seem to be moving along at a quick enough pace to get everything all filled in. Another layer done. You see, look at what it's doing down there. Doesn't that look? And this is why the black goes all the way to the bottom, is it gives it that real just, oh my goodness, this pit is just completely bottomless. It goes forever. It is exactly what this build needed on the outside of this. And by the and Locke, you got to remember that you're sitting here telling the guy that this is going to take days to do, who's the same guy that on a survival server dug out a section of ground from the surface to bedrock, 109 blocks by 109 blocks using pickaxes. I have an ability to see large projects, a large amount of work, and accept that that large amount of work is there. And I mean, I finished that dig out. And I said, I want to say I did at least 90% of that dig out. Maybe even better than 90%. This would take even longer if we were in survival right now and we actually had to go and get all the sand and all the ink sacs to make this glass. Could you imagine how many squids we'd have to farm to make all of this black concrete and all of this black stained glass? We would have to have like the largest server side squid farm and make sure that there was zero water anywhere else on the server. So the only place those things could spawn would be in the squid farm. And even still, it would take forever to get all the insects we'd need. So Legion Gaming, loving the live, glorious Soviet motherland. Okay. You got nuked by Nightbot for the caps, though. Nightbot gets angry about caps. Nightbot's the one that will just keep beating you up for it, so... Can I use the fill command for the big parts? Yes, just don't screw it up. What are you doing? Why are you breaking glass? / ban Nightbot? Yeah, that's not going to work. Can't ban my automated robot. First level of glass is done all the way around. It's like, seriously, all the way around now has got the... There's one little section over here. And then, of course, there's all these little cubbyhole areas that we got to do too, but those are easy peasies. Oh, there's a couple spots over here too. Couple of wee spots hiding, saying, hey, don't forget about me. Okay, get out of the hole in the ground. Let's do this little spot over here, and then I think it'll be pretty close to being completely done. It's actually not going to take as long as you think, Lon. We have been cruising at this build so far. At this impromptu flooring session that I thought of last night and said, this is what I want to do. It's going to be a ridiculous amount of work, but it's going to be so worth it. We're going to do another little pass around here and see if everything's kind of showing up where it's supposed to. Oh, this is going to be so epic when it's done. Oh, there's like some concrete missing here. Let's fix that. Oh, some edges over here. Got to get that fixed. Not only did I fill the entire black concrete outer wall, but also helped Locke finish the smaller inner wall and finish the bottom levels of glass without using the commands that he was using commands. Good show. Oh, we got another chunk here that's broken. This is command blocks. This is where somebody used command blocks to do some filling over here, and they busted out some of the concrete. Knocked out the corners. That's what that is, Locke. Got to make sure that the concrete doesn't get damaged on this, because it does play a major role in the overall effect of how this fog level looks. So we got to make sure the concrete is intact all the way around. It's just been a couple of spots. I think it was some of the earlier pieces, Locke, that you were throwing in with the command line. They kind of nuked some corners, and it's hard to see with all the dark colored blocks, so easily can be missed to fix. Oh, little corner in here we're going to tuck in. So far, so good. Everything's looking sharp. Oh, what's here? There's extra blocks on the ground here. Gotta watch those too. Yeah, I think we're totally on point here. I think things are just moving along quite nicely. Let's just double check around the back here. That's all good. And then we're into the area that I've been working on here all along. So oh man, that just looks freaking amazing. Even at the depths, like it's not all the way done yet. And look at that floor. Tell me this isn't worth it 100%. It's invigorating. It makes you, after you see a bunch of it coming together, you see the hard work starting to pay off, and it just spurs you to continue. For the record, I didn't say I hadn't done my final look around to ensure quality. Hey, no, I don't know if I'm going to say that wasn't you. Especially the sections where like pieces of the concrete missing. Those were command lines that somebody had done. Not wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Lock. That knocked out some of the concrete because the glass was inside the concrete. So, move. Wait a second. How did I get under there? You teleported me under. Stop it. Okay, now it's raining granite. Oh, dude, you're missing spots. Lock, 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 lock. Stop with the command blocks. That's it. You're done with commands. No more commands. Come here. You, come here. Lock, 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 lock. Dude, you're missing the layers below. You're screwing it up. There's like big chunks like here. You've got layers down here where you forgot to put the pieces in. This is why the glass is so finicky on how you do it. Look, and you busted the concrete over here again. You can't use commands anymore. You're done. Incredible Steve Harvey, hi. Welcome to the stream. If you're not going to do the job right, don't do it. Shortcuts don't always end up being better. So you're not going to make sure that those concrete sections in there aren't busted. Is this Mark Hamill? Sure, yeah, I'll be Mark Hamill if you want. God, I'll take his paycheck. That would be all right. He's done pretty well for himself. Here, climb out. What is that concrete block there for? Okay, I gotta go check over here and make sure that these areas are fixed. Yeah, like all this down here. Totally missed these blocks. You were just gonna bury them in. That's why it pays to run with a torch in your hand so you can see the contours. Incredible Steve Harvey. Is this Mark Hamill? This is someone. Is this what someone? Busting out all the little granite pieces you've got laying around. Okay, I think we fixed... As long as there's no more little hidden chunks that are like sucked into the concrete, I think we're okay, so... Say Mark Hamill with excitement. I think I've stated that I wouldn't mind his paycheck excitedly. I don't get excited, so that's going to be pretty hard for me to do. Unless people don't fill in blocks properly. That gets me a little excited. Oh, nope, we gotta get it right around the back here. Fill in those.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Incredible Steve Harvey, for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. What I do get excited about, though, is how freaking dope this floor looks. We get all the layers in there, that's just going to be amazing. Amazing! That's amazing! I gotta tell you, Steve Harvey is one funny dude. Look, more missing blocks. Really gotta double check on these layers below. They'll stand out like a sore thumb if there's pieces missing. I think we're getting there. Do a Joker impression. You know what? I don't know if I would. I actually haven't seen the new Joker yet. I really do want to see it, but I haven't. So I wouldn't be able to do it any justice. And it's been so long since I've seen Heath Ledger's version. And I tell you, the one from Suicide Squad, he was useless. He was the worst Joker ever on the planet. So, you don't think Steve Harvey's that funny? I really enjoy him on, what is it, Family Feud. I think some of his reactions on the Family Feud stuff. What do we got left here? 2 more layers after this. Woohoo! For this corner to be done. Let alone everything else. Cartoon one? You know, I never watched the cartoon one. Ever. Dude, my cat just used the litter box, and it's like in the room behind me. Woo-wee! Gotta clean that out later. Whee! That's enough to make your eyes water. What did you eat, cat? Whatever it is, don't eat it again. Yeah, in the hall behind me, outside the door, like, my furnace had kicked in, the room got up to like 5,000 degrees in here. So I opened up the door, and in the hallway behind me is the cat litter. And she decided that it was time for her to use the facilities. Let's go take care of this area back here so it doesn't get forgotten. Now we're getting into a rhythm. These blocks are flying down. And as Nightbot is nicely telling us out there, make sure you guys have linked onto the Discord. I should probably check to see if anyone has recently joined the Discord here. Let me just quickly scan through and see if there's any white titles in there that I gotta promote up so they can actually use the Discord. No, it looks like we're good there. And also reach down, hit the like button on the video, that little thumbs up thing. That's actually probably a really good thing because it does help get into trending when those like buttons are hit. And then, of course, you can subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. Ring the little notification bell so that you know when we go live, which is like nearly every day. It's at least 5 days a week, sometimes more. I don't think I have anything happening this weekend during the evenings, so, but I can't quote that for sure because my wife plans our weekend activities, so I figure I monopolize every one of our evenings during the week for streaming. I can give her the evenings for the weekend for whatever she has planned to want to do. If we got nothing going on, there'll be a stream, so. Which at this point right now, I don't think there is anything happening, so. And you believe that the room to my left is the laundry room? How exactly do you know that? How is it you know that? When have you been in my house, Ren? That's kind of creepy now. I must have said it before. I probably in stream had to like swap laundry or something. That's got to be what it is. Either that or you've heard like the while I've been streaming the buzzer go off on the washing machine or the dryer. And I believe, what do you got? Oh, you're spying on me. You've got, like, hidden cameras set up everywhere in my house. Man, I pity you for having to look at that. Nobody wants to see this walking around the house. Get back into that build rhythm like we were here. You guys getting dizzy yet? I gotta do something about my house because I never could find a way in. Always end up on the wrong side of the hill somehow. Didn't you make that rail car so that you could get to your house? That I still need to actually finish improving on getting that whole tour tram system put into the server. Even the black concrete blocks are starting to blend, or the black glass blocks are starting to blend in. Everything's looking all kind of spooky here. Spooky, scary skeleton. Oh, no, I'm busting concrete. Spy chicken's doing the work. Yes, but the thing is, I'm at my house, and I just went to the river, and I can't find a way back. You gotta put some, like, walkways or pathways down or something. That's how you find your way back. There was that weird clock. Oh, dude, it's 10 after 12. Where did the time go? I need to get this one layer section here done, like the one more layer. So I'll stay on long enough to get that done. And then we'll call it so that we can actually have a visual look at what this all looks like. From floor to bottomless pit. Alright, what's with the glowstone? Or not the glowstone, but the lanterns. Did I get this back section done? Yes, I did. I don't know if the sea lanterns are ideal there. Terrace, check how the sea lanterns help place them in the formation. Allows you to easily replace them with glass later. Oh, for helping see the formation? I think I can kind of see it as we're plugging along here. Now this is coming together. This is the final layer going in. Everything's getting tied together perfectly. We've already got like this section. Oh, I didn't do this part yet. Whoops. Let's get this one done. Come on, fly. Fly! Fly, I say! Come on, stay above ground. Beating the crap out of my spacebar. I wonder why I have issues with the spacebar. So dope. This looks just absolutely perfect. Let's just keep walking back here and place some blocks. Okay, this side is all finished off in here like it's supposed to be, which is good. Which is good, good, good. So tell me this hard work wasn't worth it here. I can't get over how much actually we got done today. I think that's freaking amazing. I figured we'd still be working on trying to fight some of that lava, but like Lockdot did an awesome job of taking care of some of that today. So we didn't have to be dealing with lava today. I definitely operate faster working this way than the other way. Keep getting stepping up on the stairs there, and it's knocking me up a level, and I keep screwing up. You took a wrong turn at Crystal Lake. What's that? The sea lanterns are... No. Camper 3, how did I get here? You got here because you absolutely think that this is an amazing Minecraft creation. That's how you got here. And you're loving every minute of it because it looks fan-freaking-tastic. Now there's got to be a faster way. I need to get back to just hovering above the glass. Come on, place the blocks where they're supposed to be, you tool. It's because I'm rushing, because I want to get this last bit done, because I gotta go to bed, I'm exhausted. But I want to see it. Okay, I am going to take out these lanterns now, because I want to have the view of what it is. Oh man, that's so dope. So we have this bottomless pit smoked area. We're getting nice light reflection off of the lanterns that are here. And it gets, progressively darker as you're heading out this way, which is just fantastic. This is looking absolutely amazing. Sweeney's just pounding away at getting the next layer of glass done. Lockdot's getting himself stuck down here because I took away his creative rights and took away his... Actually, you know what? I could probably go game mode, spectator, Lockdot. There you go. Actually, I have no idea where that puts you. I have no idea where you just ended up. You could be at spawn, maybe? Or I have no idea where you are. You just totally disappeared. All that work you were trying to do to get down here. And poof, you're gone. I'm thinking Spectator actually takes you back to spawn. But Spectator gives you the ability to be able to fly around, so... We got so much of this done. I'm freaking so impressed. Just gonna have a quick double check before we get too many more layers of glasses, just to make sure. Oh, there's some areas over here, and there's also some netherrack that's showing, or not netherrack, nether quartz. Of course, now I've like stuck you in spectator mode. You can't do anything. Spectator mode makes you invisible. I was going down there because I had a few stacks of black glass. Oh, really? I didn't think spectator put you invisible. I didn't know that. You died in lava. Where were you? Oh, that's awesome. I thought you said you were just going down because you had some glass. Well, oops, later, dude. I could have swore, oh, you know what? I didn't check this inside part of the wall, which is maybe why we didn't notice that this part here hadn't been filled in yet. I'll leave you alone. I'll stop switching you between different modes now. Alright. Redouble checked that bit. Once we get all this glass in here, it'll all look like this section over here. We'll have this big void pit you walk over to get out to these tunnels. So there's the rest of the floor to get done. And that mural on that side we got to do. And then this place is like, zip, totally done. And things are just freaking awesome right now. I'm loving every square inch of how this is turning out. Because it's all going to have this look over here. Which doesn't look impressive when you're flying in from the side. But as soon as you get over top of this, and you start walking around on this, it's just this massive void that goes into nothing. It looks like just a smoky haze all the way to basically the void. It feels like you're looking down into the void. Alrighty guys, we have reached the end of today's stream. I appreciate you guys coming and chilling and hanging out with us here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Reach over, click that notification bell. Check out the website, terracwdc.com, for past live streams, merch, donation page. Reach over, click that membership button, click on the join button, become a member, get access to custom made badges so you stand out in chat, get the handy dandy little custom emotes, as well as you can gain access to be able to play on this server and have a look at the server for yourself. With that all said, later guys, we will see you later. Thanks.